Alabama and Clemson will square off in the 2019 College Football Playoff National Championship game on Monday night, and it's a good opportunity for New England Patriots fans to watch some players Bill Belichick could target in the 2019 NFL Draft. Both of the Patriots' first-round picks in 2018, Georgia running back Sony Michel and defensive tackle Isaiah Wynn, played in this title game last season. Belichick also has drafted 4 players from Alabama since Nick Saban became Crimson Tide head coach in 2007. Here are 5 players the Patriots could target in the 2019 NFL Draft who will play in Monday night's Alabama vs. Clemson CFP title game. Herb Smith Jr., Tate, Alabama. Could the Patriots find Rob Gronkowski's eventual successor in April's draft? Smith is one of the top tight ends in this class, and he has tallied 40 receptions for 667 yards and 7 touchdowns entering Monday's title game. Smith has the type of speed and athleticism that would help him be a solid pass-catching tight end at the pro level. Raekwon Davis, DT, Alabama. Davis is good at stuffing the run but also does a decent job shedding blocks in pass rush. He also commands double teams due to his impressive 6'7", 316-pound frame. Davis is playing well to end the season, which is good for his draft stock. He has tallied 9 QB pressures, 6 tackles and a sack over the last 2 games for Bama. Deontay Thompson, Alabama. Thompson could be off the board when the Patriots have their first pick because he's one of the top safeties in this year's class. He's a good tackler but can also excel in pass coverage, and his ability to make spectacular plays, like the interception in the video below, is quite impressive. Deontay Thompson with a nice play against Louisville. QB cannot move him, stays disciplined and show excellent range to cover ground and make the interception. Could play his way into first-round consideration. He tallied 6 total tackles and 2 sacks, earning him the game's Defensive MVP award. Bryant's versatility as someone who rushes the quarterback well but also is stout against the run makes him a nice fit for Belichick's defense. Bryant will be a key component of Clemson's game plan Monday as they try to slow down Heisman Trophy runner-up and Alabama quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. Renfrow, WR. Clemson. Renfrow isn't going to blow by defensive backs with great speed, but he's a very good route runner and finds different ways to get open. He would be a potential slot receiver fit for the Patriots. And, of course, he's no stranger to coming up clutch in high-pressure moments. Renfrow tallied 10 receptions for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the game-winning score, in Clemson's CFP national title game win over Alabama in the 2016 season. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Golden Tate hauled in the game-winning touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday as they defeated the Chicago Bears 16-15 in their NFC wildcard round matchup at Soldier Field. Tate began the season with the Detroit Lions but was dealt to the Eagles in exchange for a third-round draft pick before the October 30th trade deadline. He was mostly a disappointment until Sunday. The veteran wide receiver tallied only 1 touchdown reception in 8 regular season games for Philly. But after extending their season in dramatic fashion, the Eagles must be pretty content with the trade. The deal itself almost didn't happen, because, as Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer explains, the New England Patriots made a similar offer for Tate. Back in October, the Lions were considering offers for their stud slot receiver, who was playing out the final year of his 4-year deal. As the Eagles heard it, they and the Patriots had third-round draft picks on the table, and Detroit figured the Eagles' pick would be higher. So off Tate went to Philly. The Patriots certainly could have used Tate. Josh Gordon is suspended and no longer with a team. Rob Gronkowski has been inconsistent in battling injuries. Chris Hogan has made very little impact as well. Adding another top-tier receiving option to help Julian Edelman would have been ideal for the Pats. It remains to be seen if the Patriots have enough offensive weapons to make another run to the Super Bowl, but we won't have much longer to wait with the Los Angeles Chargers coming to Gillette Stadium for Sunday's AFC Divisional Round matchup. Related, Patriots could get multiple third-round compensatory draft picks. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Foxborough, Mass. Tom Brady has seen this Chargers defense before. Sure, he saw it last season when he hit 68.1% of his passes for 333 yards and a touchdown. But he's seen it now several times over the years. Gus Bradley's fingerprints were on the Seattle defense in Super Bowl 49. He'd moved on to coach the Jags by that point when Brady won his fourth Lombardi Trophy. The Seattle defensive coordinator in 2014, Dan Quinn, later moved on to coach the Falcons, and Brady saw a similar style of defense again in Super Bowl 51. Last year's AFC title game. Same deal. Bradley was the head coach in Jacksonville from 2013 to 16, and even though he wasn't on the sidelines for a shot to go to the Super Bowl last January, his defense had taken root in, was on display, so this week should be deja vu all over again for Brady, no? Knowing part of the scheme is one thing, Brady told WEEI's Mudd and Callahan show Monday morning. But they incorporate different players. And we played them last year, and we didn't play particularly well. I think the challenge is it's a very fundamentally sound defense. They don't really give you any plays. They don't void any zones. They put pressure on you with a great rush. I think that's the challenging part. Anytime they can rush with four guys and force the ball out quickly, I mean, they're all reading the quarterback, they break on the ball, they get a lot of turnovers. Any sloppy play in the pass game results in turnovers. You hold the ball for an extra tick of a second and it's a strip sack by Melvin Ingram or Joey Bosa. More Pats Chargers. Bosa and Ingram were the definition of disruptive against the Patriots last year. Ingram had 9 hurries, including a hit that resulted from a vicious spin move on Joe Thuney. Bosa had a sack while working on Marcus Cannon and generated 7 more pressures. That type of pressure combined with coverage from 2018 All-Pros Desmond King and Derwin James and 2017 All-Pro Casey Hayward makes life difficult. Not because what they do is exotic. There are only 2 teams that blitz less often than them. They're just good. Coach Bradley's defense is very disciplined, Bill Belichick said. They do a great job of creating negative plays in the running game. They usually overload the box, so they put one more guy in there than you can block. They're fast. They're very aggressive. I think this is one of those games we have to play on time, Brady told WEEI. We have to stay ahead on down and distance. We have to have a great complementary game. It's gotta be well balanced. It's a great test. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.